I am back with another tutorial. Today I'm going to demonstrate how I put together a kids Valentine's Day basket. You're going to see me turn this into that. So stay tuned and let's get started. Okay guys, before we get started, I kind of want to show you an up-close picture of what the basket will look like. I've got two versions. This one is for the girls, as you can see. Majority of it is pink. I have the bow that matches the bow that the bear is wearing. So I love details, so it's all about the details. I do have it wrapped in shrink wrap. This one right here is the one for the boys. I didn't wrap it with shrink wrap yet, and I was just hoping that you could really see the basket and everything and all the details that goes into it before we got started with assembling it. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the supplies that I will be using. Of course, we need a basket. I got most of the items I got them from Dollar Tree. The baskets came 2 in a basket. I'm planning to use the pink for the girls and then the red for the boys. And then I have bears. You saw the brown bear. I'm using that for the boys, and I'll be using this white bear for the girls. I have the ribbon that I'm going to be using, and I also tied the same kind of ribbon around the bear's neck that I will be using around the basket. I just thought that would be really cute to have that coordinated. And then I got this also from Dollar Tree. It's just some garland in a real cute pink color for the boys. I got it in red, of course. And then, of course, I've got some Valentine's Day candy. I found these little treat heart things that I can put a little bit of candy in, so I grabbed those. And I like it because it has a little tag on it that says Happy Valentine's Day, and you can also write like a little message on there if you would like. What I did was just filled it with like a little bit of chocolate and candy, put it together, and I added a little bit of tape on the side just to secure it. And that is how we got this cute little heart. These I buy at Sam's because it comes in bulk. So I'm planning to make a lot of them. So I wanted to make sure I just go ahead and buy them in bulk. So I got this from Sam's. Just some little pencils. I got some little treats. I always try to get at least 2 quality treats that I get from Sam's in bulk. So I decided to go with Hershey's and Twizzlers this year. And then just some other little candy that I got from the Dollar Tree, a little paddle, just some cute little toys that the kids might like. Of course, I'm gonna need some gift tissue. And then this is a little bit of tape, scissors. I am going to need a heat gun because I will be using shrink wrap and the heat gun. I got both of these from Amazon. The shrink wrap, the size is 14 by 20. I will double check that and I will put a link in the description, but I'm going to use shrink wrap, and I'm going to also need some newspaper because I'm going to put that on the inside of the basket. So we are going to go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing I will do is take a couple of sheets of newspaper. We're probably going to need maybe 2 or 3 wads of paper. Thank you again for watching. I hope you can really get some value out of it. I know Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so this would be a great idea for you to do in your craft business. It's real easy, it's simple. I think it would be great gift ideas for the kids to give to their best friend or something like that. Last year I had a customer of mine. She bought a basket and she gave it to her son to give to a little girl that he liked at school. I thought that was really, really cute. But the next thing I'm gonna do is take the basket. I'm gonna put some gift tissue in there. You really wanna use gift tissue that's really close to the color of the basket, just because you want it to look really nice. So I got a pink basket, so I'm using pink paper. With the boys, I got a red basket, so I'm gonna line it with red paper, of course. So you just stick it in here, take the wads of newspaper, and go ahead and stick that in the inside of the basket. And then what we're gonna do is just kind of push it down. We don't really want the gift tissue to kind of hang over at this point. probably use one more sheet of newspaper, which is not gonna hurt anything because you can always push it down, but this will lift everything up to the top of the basket. So as you can see, this basket has a heart shape. So I am going to work around that heart shape. For me, I want the heart, I want everything, this is the center focus, the front of the basket where the heart is. So the first thing I will do is take my candy here, and we have our heart. So I'm gonna take this candy and I am going to place it this side facing outward in the basket. And I also like these candies because I try to make sure, like, I'll do a puppy dog for the boys and then I will do a cat for the girls. You know, it's just, I just think about girls when I think about the cats and boys when I think about dogs. But, you know, that's just me. But we will place it right here on the side here. And then what I'm gonna do is take the bear. I'm gonna go ahead and place the bear on the inside. All right, just like that. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just a matter of getting everything in the basket, making it look neat, making it look presentable, making it look professional. So that's what I'm doing now. It may take some rearranging once you get it in. You may say, oh, I don't like this, and you want to move some things around. That's really okay. So I am going to continue with placing everything in the basket. Like I said, I did these last year and they came off really, really well. So I decided to go ahead and run them back again this year. So I am going to take my chocolate and put it on the side. This right here are some little notepads that I got. I thought this would be cute to go with the pencils that I have. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of tape and I'm gonna tape the notepad to the back of the box of chocolates here. I'm gonna take my pencil, we'll just slide the pencil down the back. Right. This right here, we're gonna go ahead and just start filling our basket. Another little cute little toy that I got from Dollar Tree. When I'm shopping for these little toys and little stuffings to put in the baskets, I always like to make sure I get more than one in the pack. Like this right here, the little note cards. It's a 10-piece of these note cards. So I can at least have 10 baskets that I can, you know, put a note card in. So I like to just get more for my money. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a sucker. Suckers is one of my favorites. So I'm gonna take the sucker and I'm gonna use my tape. I love this tape. I also get it from Dollar Tree. It comes 2 in a pack. And I will take the tape and I am going to tape the sucker to the bear, just so it will appear that the bear is holding the sucker. And this is kind of what it's looking like. It's kind of coming together nicely, and we will just keep working. Got some Twizzlers. So what we're gonna do is put these here. Okay. All right. The little heart, we're gonna take it and sit it right in the bear's lap. I'm gonna have the Happy Valentine's Day placed on the outside. But if you wanted to write like put somebody's name on there, then you could just do that and then they could see their name written there. Awesome. So we are just gonna keep working. And I also have this little paddle I thought was really cute. And they also came, I want to say 10 pieces in that pack too, also from Dollar Tree. So this would be good to kind of stick in the basket as well. And what I did was just kind of put it right here on the other side of the bear. Okay. My bear doing some kind of leaning and rocking, so we're gonna try to straighten that up just a bit. In the process, things start to move around, so we're going to just adjust accordingly. And I wanna make sure when I'm putting everything together, I wanna make sure we can see most of the items that's in here. So they have red and it's pink in there. So of course with the girls, we're gonna stick with our pink theme. So I'm gonna take the whistle and I'm just gonna stick it back here in the back. Awesome. And then these little sticks, I just grabbed these. They had some little hearts on the end. Got these also from Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna stick that right next to the pencil. I'm gonna take a little bit of tape because I kind of want things to kind of stay together. So we are gonna just stick a little bit of tape around the pencil and this cute little heart stick right here. Everything is coming together. As you move things around, things will start to kind of fall out of place, but that is okay. You just keep working. You just keep moving. If you need to add tape anywhere, feel free to add that tape because it's not going to be seen. So go ahead and do whatever it is that you need to do. So when you display this or when you present it, everything will be in place. Awesome. All right. So as you can see, it's coming together really, really well. Feel free to add whatever you want to your baskets. The more, the better. All right. So we're just gonna keep moving right along. So I did grab this garland. And what I like to do is take this, cut a little piece of it to just kind of stick in little areas just for decoration, just to make it cute, just to give it that little oomph that it may be missing. So I'm just gonna stick a little piece back right behind the box of chocolates. I'm gonna take another piece and I am going to stick this piece maybe right in front of the popsicle, not the popsicle, but the lollipop and this paddle here, just to give it a little garnish is what I want to call it. Just a little garnish, just something that kind of makes it real festive. Okay, and what else? All right, so I'm gonna cut one more little piece. And we'll stick this one just right behind the bear. And it's okay if it's kind of hanging over the basket a little bit. That is fine. That makes it look even more festive. All right, so once we get everything in, we like how everything is displayed. So now we are ready to go ahead and put the final wrap on the basket, which is the shrink wrap. So with the shrink wrap, I do have a heat gun, but I have used a regular hair dryer in the past. So if you don't have a heat gun, feel free to use a hair dryer. That is not a problem. It all works. All right, so I am pleased. I am happy with the way it looks. I feel like everything is displayed well. I think I have enough goodies on the inside of the bag. The bear, I love the bear. All of it came together really nice. All right, so now what I am going to do is take the shrink wrap. Like I said, it's a 14 by 20. So look for 14 by 20. This is big enough, way big enough to cover the basket. So what we're gonna do is just take this shrink wrap and we're just gonna put it over the basket. And we're just gonna bring it down. So once we bring it down, what we're gonna do is just take the heat gun, we're gonna apply some heat to it, and it's just going to go ahead and of course, shrink around the basket. I'm really trying to be very careful because if you put too much heat where the bear's head is, it's gonna shrink the bear's head. So I really don't want the bear's head to just really be smushed. So I'm trying to be really careful around that area. So I'm going to lift it. Try and hold it and go ahead and finish putting the wrap on. All right, there you have it. That just took it to a whole nother level. So what I'm gonna do is just take my scissors and cut this excess wrap from the bottom. And then I like to make sure it kind of sits flat. And if you want to secure the bottom with a little bit of tape, that would actually be better. Like I said, this tape is my best friend. So it is coming together great. We have the bear, we have everything secured in the bag. And I love how it's coming together. So the last thing I will do is take my ribbon. I got this from Dollar Tree, but I will probably buy some from Amazon just because you get more on the spool by doing it that way. I plan to do a lot of these, so I just like to buy it in bulk. I will just buy it from Amazon. All right, so I'm not really sure what the measurement is, so I'm going to do my best to just try and just eye it myself where we can make a real pretty bow. So it looks like it may be enough. Sometimes it may come off a little short, but hey, we just gonna make it work, okay? All right, so I am working by myself, so let me see if I can go ahead and we're just going to tie it in a bow. Nothing fancy or anything like that. Bring it around, tighten it up as best as I can, tie it in a knot to try to secure it. And then I will just pull it up in the back. What I'll also do is take a little tape that I love so much. I kind of got this bow going a little bit to the side because my bear is a little more to the side than directly in the front, which it will still work, but you see where I'm going with it. All right, so I just secure the ribbon with a little bit of tape in a couple of little areas. And this is what it looks like. I am going to just tie a cute bow. Now, I know your bows will probably be way better than my bows, but hey, it still looks amazing. And just cut off that excess, and this is the final result. How cute is that? How cute is that? So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button to just let me know that you've gotten some value out of this video. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video.